BioLab's Georgia warehouse stored double allowed chemicals. A final federal investigation into the September 2024 fire at BioLab's Conyers, Georgia warehouse found the facility was storing nearly double the pool treatment chemical inventory it was originally permitted to hold, alongside sprinkler corrosion documented for years before the fire. The U.S. Chemical Safety and Hazard Investigation Board released its final report on the fire at BioLab's Plant 12 warehouse in Conyers, Georgia, finding that a corroded sprinkler component failed and allowed water to contact stored chlorinated isocyanurates, triggering a decomposition reaction that released heat, chlorine, hydrogen chloride, bromine, and other toxic gases. The warehouse was destroyed. Roughly 17,000 nearby residents were evacuated, and about 90,000 people were advised to shelter in place. Inventory had more than doubled since permitting. The warehouse was designed around an anticipated average inventory of approximately 6.2 million pounds of oxidizing chemicals. By the time of the fire, the CSB found nearly 14 million pounds of chlorinated isocyanurates and related oxidizers stored inside, spread across roughly 5,000 bulk sacks, each weighing 20,200 to 2,800 pounds, more than double the quantity disclosed during the facility's original permitting. The same chemicals had been off-gassing hydrochloric acid that repeatedly corroded sprinkler components. Annual inspections documented corroded sprinkler heads beginning in 2021, and a December 2023 inspection identified 1,124 corroded heads outside the facility's primary storage bunker. BioLab continued replacing individual heads with similar brass components rather than upgrading the system, an approach the CSB characterized as run to failure, concluding that proactive maintenance likely would have prevented the incident. The chemicals involved fall outside federal process safety rules. Beyond the maintenance failures at Plant 12, the CSB's report points to a regulatory gap. Chlorinated isocyanurates are not covered under OSHA's Process Safety Management Standard or EPA's Risk Management Program, despite being widely recognized as water-reactive, corrosive, and capable of releasing toxic gases. That gap meant the facility was not required to conduct the formal process hazard analyses that apply to chemicals on regulated lists. The CSB reiterated recommendations first issued more than 2 decades ago, urging OSHA and EPA to broaden their respective standards to cover catastrophic reactive hazards, and it separately directed BioLab's parent company, KK Consumer Products, to establish company-wide storage standards, audit other facilities for compliance with National Fire Protection Association guidance, and strengthen its internal process safety program. The Department of Labor separately cited BioLab in April 2025 for violations tied to the same incident, proposing $61,473 in penalties. The findings extend beyond one facility or one class of pool chemicals. Reactive chemical hazards tied to inventory growth and improper storage have driven safety incidents in other manufacturing sectors as well. And chemical manufacturers already navigating a rising volume of federal requirements now face renewed pressure to address hazards that sit outside existing regulatory thresholds altogether, not just the ones already subject to formal oversight. You've been listening to Sustainability Soundbites by Environment and Energy Leader. For partnership opportunities, please reach out to our team.